I have a very good CEO. He does deliver on most targets. However, he does not focus on long-term action. Well, you're not alone. I hear the same thing from many business owners. What to talk about CEO? Many business owners confess that they themselves face the same challenge. They say, I want to focus on medium and long-term actions, but it's not happening. मैं क्या करूं? Hi business owners, this is your business coach Nalin Mehta. Welcome to my talk series Kya Karoon, specially recorded for you. First of all, I'm glad you are attempting to focus on long-term actions. Markets, technology, competitive scenarios, they are all very dynamic. No business can sustain and grow unless you constantly look ahead, prepare for changes, prepare for future challenges, and also prepare to grab new opportunities. I'm glad that you have taken the step of getting a good CEO and you have the mindset of delegating not only day-to-day work but also strategic long-term planning. Please do see my videos on challenges on delegation, related to competence, criticality of task, or even your own style of working. Do follow the advice given in these videos. It's a practical guide, doable step by step. What we are discussing here is how do I, as business owner, shift the focus of my CEO for immediate performance, from immediate performance to issues related to sustaining this performance in the long run. We often keep struggling to achieve the month target, quarter target, and lose sight of the big picture. At the heart of this is the misuse of the word important task. What we often term as important is actually important and urgent. What is really important is the task which is important but not urgent. So, the first step is to build a long-term goal. I do have a detailed video on how to build a long-term plan. However, for the benefit of all the viewers of this video, I'm going to repeat some of those things here. If you have not done a long-term goal or a 3-year or a 5-year goal, then you just can't focus on long-term actions. Now, this long-term target can be a figure coming out of, for example, you want to be from the current 50 crores to 250 crores in 5 years. This wish has to be backed by some hard numbers. What is the market size? What is the market growth? What kind of market share you have now? What is the best market share that you can expect? Where will you reach if you improve your market share? Can you get some growth after adding new products? So, based on realistic numbers, you may have to rewrite your wish and then write down the key actions that you need to take which emerge from the above number crunching. At this stage, the actions can be defined in broad terms. Do see my video, as I said earlier, on how to build a 5-year plan for your organization. The next step is to break down your long-term goals into small, measurable goals. For instance, if you are currently operating in South India, your 3-year goal is to enter the market, say North India, and get, say, 50 crore turnover from there. The broken down goals could be, study the market, modify your current product portfolio to suit that market, hire people, place a team, rent office space, create a service tie-up, things like that. Now sequence these actions appropriately and incorporate the relevant ones in this year's goals and this year's action plan. Last but not least, you need to set up a system to review the action plans related to long-term goals. The production challenges of the week or a customer complaint or a current cash flow, these are important and urgent. Long-term actions are important but not urgent. As a coach, I use the terminology operational review and functional review. Operational review is about this week, next week, this quarter, next quarter. It's about urgent and important things. They will be very frequent, such reviews. In some context, they may be daily stand-up meetings or a weekly detailed meeting. Functional reviews, on the other hand, will focus on process improvement, long-term plans, breaking through into new markets, innovations, conducting fresh market studies. You will notice that these are all issues. If you postpone, they will not impact your current performance. They are not urgent. However, these are very important and very critical for your long-term goals. Such a meeting could be once a month with your CEO or CEO and relevant department heads together. I must advise you here that you need to devote at least 20% of your time to functional reviews. Let me summarize here. It's often we as owners who keep focusing on short-term, urgent and important issues. Naturally, our whole organization, including the CEO, follow the same pattern. Take these 3 steps. Create a 3 to 5 year goal. Back it up with rational numbers and key actions. Break this goal into smaller goals and action plans for the year. And last but not least, set up a separate review mechanism for long-term actions, which I repeat are not urgent but very important. If you do this, you will find not only your CEO is focusing on long term, but your whole organization will align their activities to long term goals. And your growth will be sustainable for decades to come. Hope this Kya Karu video will help you focus on long term goals and take your business from strength to strength. Thank you very much.